Yo, guys, welcome to Two Footed Talk. I'm Adam, and this is.
Frank.
Yeah, there we go. Today we're doing our Premier League predictions, table predictions, you know. How are we feeling going into the season, Frank?
Well, as an Arsenal fan, it's gearing up to be another great second place finish. Or I don't know, maybe we can fucking win it. Who
Maybe
knows?
finally
But
win it.
it'll be a fucking good season, bro. I
I
reckon.
agree,
Eh?
bro.
Just
I feel.
lots of lots of new teams, kind of like seeing where they're heading. Like the likes of United, even though they've been shit for a while, they got some new faces, so they might
Yeah,
might get up there. Newcastle kind of falling off.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk more about it,
yeah. Be
as
interesting
we
for
make
sure.
our.
I think it'll be a four-legged race for the title. Hopefully, like that'll be very entertaining to watch. Um,
Um,
I think
yeah, I
fourth is a
mean, I'd say
realistic
it's
chance.
like
I don't know if it will go the whole way, but it will for sure go fucking further than last year. Hopefully, at least.
no. I think regardless, it'll just be a better season.
Yeah,
Maybe like one team will be a little bit more dominant, but still, I just think
I
at
feel like with
least towards the middle of the table, it'll be just closer,
yeah, no,
like
100. I
better
really struggle to
competition.
predict like fifth to 12th even. Like I feel like those teams are really close.
Yeah, well, most likely there's always like a kind of a mid-table team that you expect to be mid-table, but they kind of just like show up, like
Yeah,
Bournemouth last year or
yeah, or Forest as well.
Forest.
Yeah,
But yeah, nah, we'll see. Let's start kick this off.
yeah. All right,
Who you got at
I'll
20?
have me on the left side and you on the right. Um, I got
Sounds
I got
good.
I got Leeds at 20th. I got Leeds at 20th. That's basically just because fucking they got Daniel Farke, however you say
Yeah,
his name.
nah,
He's got a horrible track
yeah.
record in the Prem. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean the stats probably back him at 20. I mean, I would say the favorites for 20th is just between Leeds and Burnley, and you can kind of
yeah,
maybe flip a coin.
yeah. I agree.
Just because I think that the other teams are just like much stronger.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna just go a little bit different. Go Burnley.
fair.
Put
Yeah,
Burnley in the last.
yeah. All right.
They've been one of the stinkiest teams in the league before, so wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if they do it again.
well, I got Burnley in 19th because I feel like they have
Yeah,
done some good business. Like they've brought Kyle Walker and I know he's a bit washed, but it's a decent signing. They've got Leslie Ukachuka, who I think's a good player. Brought Brozier in, but I don't know. Like, will Brozier stay fit? They're gonna get Dubravka as well, and then they had a really good defense in the championship. So I feel like they're not gonna be. It's like how Vincent Company was the manager, and bro tried to have them playing like beautiful football. I think they're gonna be a bit more no nonsense, and they might get some like I reckon they'll pick up some 1-1s and 0-0s and stuff here and there. So that's why I
yeah.
got them in
I
19th.
mean, I get that. I feel like Leeds are a little bit more like they can pick up a few more wins.
Yeah,
I think they've got more wins in them as a club. But I mean, it's pretty like 50-50 there. Yeah, Leeds 19 for me.
yo, yeah,
Not much more to it.
yeah. So have you got the three coming up all getting relegated as well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
same,
mean,
bro.
do you want to go with mine? Oh
Yeah,
wait, nah,
you
don't,
don't?
bro. Nah, don't.
Damn,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
Who you got?
The thing is like I just Granit Xhaka, bro. Like, fuck that man.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
He's Soul Six.
I've gone with like, no, I was like looking at what other clubs, could even have a possibility. Um,
Yeah.
the only ones that I thought could have a possibility, Brentford, Everton, and Wolves.
I th-
And
I think
so I just think
I think
Everton know how to get it done. Brentford were too good,
yeah.
and so I've gone with Wolves.
fair.
I think
I like Wolves'
like
squad, bro.
I think it's just yeah. I
Time
mean,
for someone to go.
I just don't know, bro. I just think it'll be. I'm just hoping like the Prem's gonna be unpredictable.
Yeah,
I think like some of those. I think Sunderland will be a little bit better than. I think they're just like structured pretty well. And I think I see the vision.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a little bit clearly with Wolves. Like they've lost a lot of players over the years. Kind of lost a bit of an identity.
Nah,
But
well, Pereira brought it back a bit though. Like they improved massively once they brought Pereira in. Um, so, but yeah, Cunha and
yeah,
Brandon
possibly.
Murray leaving is pretty huge.
Yeah,
So I respect that.
yeah.
I think it would be nice
But
if
we'll see how they go.
yeah, it would be nice if a team stays up, but yeah, I personally don't see it happening.
Will. I just think one of the three teams are gonna have to like just pull something out that's a bit different, and
Yeah,
Sunderland are the most likely.
they've spent a lot of money as
Um,
well.
I think I'm basing a lot of my predictions. Like I don't have them set in stone until I'm like putting them in, but I think a lot of the predictions are kind of based on
Fair,
the
fair.
unpredictability factor.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're never going to be
Um,
correctly right, are we?
Because there's 38 games, you're not really gonna just be like, oh, that team's shit or that team's worse. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know. Um, but yeah, we'll move on.
Yo, who you got in 17th? I guess Sunderland then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go Sunderland 17. I reckon they'll just.
Stay
I mean,
up.
I reckon it's yeah. They'll just get it done.
Yeah, they've made some good signs to be fair, like Indigra, Guay on loan, Xhaka. I think they've got some other good forwards in. They got a Liverpool striker on loan as well, so it'll be interesting to see. They're a pretty young team, but I don't think everyone always goes on about these like you need experience. I don't think it matters as much anymore, honestly. If you're good, you're good. Jacques is a
I mean,
proven
I just think I compare it to the other three teams. I don't think they're gonna get like those big spankings
yeah,
as much.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I feel like they're a little bit more well organized.
yeah. I feel like I don't know, Jacques and Lone DM could be in trouble though.
I mean, I could see it. Like, I could see it, but I just feel like I don't know. I don't fully believe in the Wolves right now. So I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
respect
kind of
that
just
as
why I've
well.
gone Sunderland one
It'd be
up.
nice if a team stays up, bro, because it's been way too long. They if it happens again, they need to
Yeah, and Granite's the man to do it, bro.
Xhaka, man. Well, in 17th, I got Brentford, bro. Um,
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
I think
The
like
big losses.
bro, they're gonna lose Vizir as well. They've lost Mbemo, Flecken, uh, Norgard, but I think the biggest loss for them is Thomas Frank, bro. Like I think they're gonna struggle
Yo,
without Thomas Frank. So, but I think they'll stay
what?
up. I think they'll have enough to stay up. But yeah, I think they'll struggle without Thomas Frank.
I mean, they'll be a completely different club now, realistically.
Yeah,
Like, you don't really know what they could do. They could produce something, I wouldn't pull it out of them to be able to like have a semi-successful
no,
run and
like
not just be like run over by most of the clubs.
yeah, knowing that they're gonna
Um,
finish 12 or something as well. Eh?
they've been pretty consistent, like, but that's mainly just Thomas Frank. But
Yeah,
it kind of engraves it in the club. So I mean, they've got a few players from last year, obviously the main ones, and Bueno, Wissa might leave. I don't know what's going on with Wissa, but
he's forcing a move.
um,
Eh? Seems like he's gonna leave. Possibly take Isaac's spot in Newcastle or go Saudi. It looks like.
yeah, fucking that's that saga will be interesting. It's probably you probably need to make this prediction like the day before, like fuck,
Yeah, bro. I think
because you
that's the
know
thing.
that.
I think there's gonna be so many signings, even like during the first 3 games, 4 games of the season. Like I think there's still so many signings to go. Like I think Arsenal will sign more players. I think Liverpool will. I think Chelsea will as well. Like I think we haven't finished. So like, I still think there's heaps of signings to go for all clubs. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to predict, but yeah, at the moment, like yeah, to be fair, Brentford brought in some good players. They've got Kelleher in goal, and they've brought in Jordan Henderson, which is an interesting one. So yeah, will be interesting.
Yeah.
Who you
Next
got
I
16th?
got. I've gone with Everton.
Why you got Everton there, bro?
I don't know. I mean, I wonder how much higher you're placing them because they're in and around that sort of area, bro. I
Nah,
don't
fair.
know.
I just
They
think
were.
the
I
Moises
don't like.
full
I don't
season.
think. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it'll be a little bit different. Maybe they kind of kicked it on towards the end of that season.
Yeah,
And they were starting to play well, but I don't know, like what Moisey was saying about Beto as well, and he's kind of like their main guy.
I mean
Like I
they
don't
brought
know,
in
then
a Villarreal striker. I think 22-year-old. He looks pretty decent. So I think he'll compete with Beto.
Villarreal,
Yeah, he scored 11 goals last year.
Villarreal. That
So
was the same club that Jackson was from, eh?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
Jackson's a
then I
double
should have
figure
probably
credit
put them in
scorer, bro.
relegation, bro.
Jackson scores double
Oh,
figure
is that
goals,
right?
man. Show some respect,
Okay,
bro.
Everton to win the league then. Yeah,
But
Everton
they've
to win
brought
the
in
league.
Dewsbury Hall and Jack Grealish as well. So I think that's good signings.
Yeah.
And Dye. I rate and Dye as well. So they got some good players.
I don't know, but for me, like, I just like Everton. It's been so long since they've been like a team that really competes.
Yeah,
When they have a weak spine, like when they're a team and you kind of know they're on the back foot, like from the go, they kind of just let the game
yeah. Their
go. You know
fans
what I
turn
mean?
on them
Like
easy
it
as
happens
well.
so often.
Their fans do turn on them
Yeah.
easy. But nah, fair. In 16th, I've got Wolves. Yeah, I think Wolves will be fine. To be fair, to be honest, I don't have much to say about that.
I
I
would
like
say
Pereira as a
16 is
manager.
fine.
Well, I don't think they're going to get relegated. You have them in relegation, so I think 16th they're going to survive, especially after losing arguably your two best players.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I think I mainly just have it kind of on unpredictability, and literally just because Sunderland will, I think
Fair.
they'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think Wolves will be fine. I rate Pereira. I think Strain Larson's good. So yeah.
yeah. We'll see how he does, like as the main kind of guy
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Will we pick up more goals for Cunha as well? Because bro, Cunha got injured last year for a bit, and they did fine without him. Like everyone thought they were gonna struggle, and they honestly did fine.
Nah, yeah. Nah, I had him in my FPL, bro. Strad Larson did all right.
Yeah, shout out.
Gonna have to get those FPL videos out, bro.
Who you got in 15th?
Fucking tips and tricks. All right, 15th. I'm gonna go Brentford.
Brentford. Yo, where are they at?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'll
reckon
go
that's all.
Brentford.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like they're consistent. Like I feel a little bit uneasy about having West Ham so high, just knowing how kind of inconsistent and
yeah.
like
They're just
easily
sus, bro.
just like but I mean Brentford is just like there's so much more unknown about them. I feel like West Ham they've I mean they obviously lost Kudos, but I feel like Kudos wasn't even kind of an effective
He's
player
pretty
for
average
how
last
they're
year.
actually going to get results. I mean, yeah, he was, but I think if they're going to get results, it's going to be off the back of just like good team performances. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I
um,
mean,
yeah, we'll
Graham Potter's
see.
full first season, so will be interesting. But yeah, well, I mean, talking about them, I have them in 15th, so might as well chuck them there.
Yeah,
Because yeah,
yeah,
I don't. I think they needed to get a striker, and Callum Wilson just ain't it like anymore. Like so, Yeah, that's basically
Callum
it.
Wilson and Fulkrug.
I think they're missing someone in
Yeah.
like they're missing like a good runner in midfield. Like they're missing Declan Rice in it, and they haven't really replaced him with anyone of that profile. Because Suchek and
Well, I
Alvarez are
mean,
just
they're
both
missing
slow
him.
as motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, no, that's true. They were actually, kind of forget about that year they won. They what was it, the
Conference League.
conference? Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they had a good run there.
yeah,
That was pretty much just Declan Rice, just kind of
yeah. Bowen as
making up that
well.
team, really.
Like Bowen loves, bro. Bowen's just West Ham, innit?
Yeah, proper West Ham.
Yeah. So I got them in
Yeah,
15th.
yeah. No, I'll have them next up, 14th.
14th. Yo.
Yeah.
Anything else to say
Yeah,
on
I
them or
mean,
nah?
we just had a pretty fat dialogue, bro. So I'm good. The
14th.
Hammers, the fucking
14th. This
Hammers.
this one could go like honestly, this team could surprise me. But I've got Bournemouth. They've lost their whole fucking backline,
I
bro.
thought you were about to say Chelsea, bro. Thought you were about to say because you had it hovering.
Oh, I had it hovering
I
for
was
Bournemouth
like,
on my screen, but
oh, okay.
yeah, that
Oh
would be a
yeah, no.
surprise essentially. There, Bournemouth, they've lost their whole fucking backline. So I really don't know about them. I think sometimes losing your whole back line is more detrimental than losing your attack. Like I think the defense is more important. So
Yeah,
I think
I
they
feel
might
that.
struggle. So yeah, I got them 14th.
Feel that. All right, on to the next.
Yeah, 15th.
Um, okay, this is where it gets a little bit harder for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Wait, you go first.
You want me
You
to
put
go?
your first. I'm thinking.
I got
Yeah.
Forest, bro. I got Forest with a massive drop off. I just
Mm.
I think they can't get that lucky again. Like they got so lucky. I've never seen a team outperform their XG like that ever, man. And they're
Mate,
also
it's
in.
called fucking Chris Wood.
Yeah, bro. Have you seen like his XG? He bro had 13 XG and he scored 20 goals. That's insane. He's just like love the bloke. I hope he does it again, but he's just not going to do it again. And
Well, he won't be in the same sort of picture. Like they had a good squad,
yeah,
like a really solid squad.
they've still kept everyone
I
apart from Alanga. Like that's the thing, and like Alanga and Chris Wood's link up was really good. So I think they're gonna miss that.
yeah.
Um, I
Oh
think
yeah, he'll be a little bit older, but
with
I
Europe as
feel
well,
like
bro. They're
the
in Europe,
goal.
so I think they'll struggle with that.
I feel like that'll lift them up if anything. Like I just like they were like looked really ambitious up until that last month, obviously. But I mean,
Yeah,
they had inexperience. That's kind of what killed them. But I
I just
mean,
I just
I don't think yeah.
I just never seen a team get that lucky. That's what I'm going off. Like I thought there were some of the games I watched them last year, bro. Like how they got results from it was insane. Like actually insane. So I just like Nuno had a similar season at Wolves where they got really lucky and then they fell off the next season. So I just think similar things gonna happen. But that's just me. They could completely prove me wrong, and they
I think
probably
they're a
will.
little bit more short. They're a little bit more short at the back, like
No, they do have
defensively.
it. They do have a good defense, but both these centre backs are kind of injury prone, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know. They
Chris Wood at centre back.
yeah, I don't know. They brought in fucking new winger as well. Syria, he looks alright. I think Hudson Odoi might play on the right more as well, which actually might be a good thing for Chris Wood because he'll put more crosses in. So be interesting to see. But yeah, who you got in 13th? You figured it out?
No, you were distracting me. All right, now I'm gonna go with Brighton.
Really? You want
Yeah,
Brighton 13th? That's crazy. You reckon they're gonna lose Belieber?
yeah, I think they will.
Oh, I just think
But no, I don't know. I'm just like looking at the other squads, like the other options I had around this. I put
Villa.
Villa and Fulham. I reckon Villa are the ones like for me anyway that'll have a big drop off. I
Oh
don't know.
damn. Oh, yeah, I got Villa
Like,
pretty high up, bro.
nah. Um, nah. I understand that. I just think like I'm just looking at some of the other clubs and what I think they'll kind of do, and I'm just basing it off that.
Fair,
Like,
that's fair.
but yeah, nah. Brighton at 13th. Like, I honestly don't know like how well they're gonna do. I'm kind of just basing it more off of the other teams.
Yeah, fair. Like I just think their recruitment's so good. They've probably signed heaps of players that we just have no idea about who are gonna turn into fucking world beaters. So that's why I kind of just
But you never know. You kind of never know with them. Um, like they'll show up some games and then they won't others. So I mean,
yeah,
I just think this season like it'll be more of a kind of like recuperating sort of. Yeah, they'll always have some ballers that come out, but I just don't think they'll get as many results as people expect. But I mean, they're still a good club.
yeah.
I reckon it's kind of like 13th minimum. But yeah, anyway.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I got them in way higher up, but nah, that's fair enough. I got Everton in 12th.
Mm.
I think David Moyes full season. I like the players they've brought in, new stadium. The vibes just might sort out. So yeah, I got them at 12. Not much more to say on that. Yeah, who you got?
Next up, next up, I got Fulham.
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 Yeah, fair.
No, I mean they're just kind of a mid-table team, innit?
Yeah, nah, yeah, yeah. I can see them
I mean
finishing
they could
like
go a little
anywhere
bit up,
from.
a little bit down.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think anywhere from like ninth to
I
12th,
feel like
honestly.
off the back of last season, like they did well last season.
Yeah,
Especially like offensively, like link up, um they were doing pretty well. But I mean, yeah, I just think some of the other teams are a little bit stronger and they can be easily broken down. That's kind of,
fair.
but I think they're a little bit more exciting than Brighton. And I think yeah, the other teams on my list already, they're kind of nowhere near. That's kind of like West Ham below is that sort of bottom section, and then
Yeah,
Brighton up is that next kind of where it's gonna be a lot more exciting. I think there's a lot of unpredictability, new signings to be made, different styles to be played, bro.
yeah.
That was a fucking bar.
No, yeah. I think Fulham like anywhere from ninth to 12th is like suitable for them because I think they've kept they haven't sold anyone and they've kept their whole squad. So I think that's actually like a good thing because of how well they did last year. Um, but yeah, 11th. We'll move on to 11th. Who you got in 11th? You got your pick ready?
Yep, me again. That's all right. We will go. Yeah, I'll go Villa. Fuck it.
Villa 11th. You got Villa finishing below Bournemouth, bro.
Yes, bro. I reckon. I just like this is my one. Like the thing is I have this Prem to be quite unpredictable. I just that's kind of just my gist with it. I think I have to have at least one pick where it's like one a lot lower, one a lot higher.
Fair. So
I just yeah.
yeah, you still kind of
I
hate
think
Unai Emery.
they were nah. I respect the man. I respect the man. But I honestly like I watched a decent amount of them last year. They were good. I honestly thought they had that comeback against PSG.
Yeah,
Um, I feel like they're very like they go through these phases Um, and I don't know with just how the league will be. I feel like if they drop off, that it'll be for a while. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Okay.
Um, but yeah, it's not much. It's not much more than just a bit of fucking yeah.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I
There's
think
no science to it, bro.
they're gonna win the Europa League, so maybe that could play into it. Maybe they just end up focusing on the Europa League and do poor in the Prem. But
Yeah, well, it might come to a point where they kind of realize, all right, they can't make
yeah,
top six Europe, so they focus on where that or the competition that they're in.
yeah.
But yeah,
No, yeah, I reckon that's a rogue one, but there's always a rogue one every year. Like fucking no one predicted Spurs to finish 17th, did they?
yeah, I knew they were shit, mate.
11th I got Palace, Crystal Palace, man. They always end up finishing around 10th, 11th. I would have had them higher, but it looks like they're gonna lose Eze and Gay, so I think that is like quite a big loss. But I do rate
Yeah,
Glasner,
see,
so I wouldn't be surprised if they do finish higher as well. But they've also got European football, so they probably will go win the Conference League though, because English teams do well
I
in
mean,
that.
okay, where would Eze go?
It looks like he's going to Spurs now, but like what Arsenal are linked as well. But his agents met was it was today that his agents have met with Spurs, so it looks like he's going to Spurs. Because Madison just got injured,
Fuck.
so
Oh yeah, true,
they're trying to replace him.
true, true, true.
He's been
Yeah, I
I feel
mean,
like he's been linked with
but
Spurs for like nearly 2-3 years now.
he does give Spursy kind of
Yeah,
vibes.
and if he
But him
bro,
in an
if he
Arsenal shirt would just be fucking.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
World Cup year though, so like also from like his point of view, he knows he's going to be a certain starter at Spurs, whereas if he goes to Arsenal, he's not going to be a certain starter.
I mean, positionally no, because Odegaard, but fuck, I would play him over
Oh
Martinelli
yeah, I
and
100%
Madueke.
I agree with that. But it's like, yeah, I feel like maybe he'd back himself more at Spurs because they're not as good.
Yeah, nah, Spurs the kind of the project that they got going on would fit him a lot more.
Yeah,
Um,
and they also got Champions
that
League
makes
football as
sense.
well. So yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
I think Palace they look they will end up looking like prime Barca for a little bit, but they always end up finishing 10th or 11th. So
yeah, no, that makes sense.
yeah,
I think, yeah, I'm gonna have them next.
you got them in 10th.
I'm gonna have them next.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like they
I
finish
honestly
10th like every
like.
year.
I had, yeah, I mean, I had them probably would have put them a little bit higher just
Yeah,
because that I feel like when they're like humming, like they can get a result against almost anyone.
yeah,
I mean, they literally beat Liverpool in pens the other day, and I mean they can score a goal from nothing, and they can get a result. Like, but obviously, if they lose Eze, it's big. If they start off really badly, then they're pretty much
mm.
it'll take them to the end of the season to kick on and
Yeah. They usually
scrape
start
their way to
poorly and then
10th.
always recover as well. Like I swear,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
I have a feeling they're gonna start off pretty strong.
yeah, to bounce it.
I feel like usually like because they finish strong, you think they're gonna come out strong. I feel like this time it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
But I mean,
just when they
like
mess
just
up
losing
as
is
well.
a yeah, but just losing is a like I don't know um
Yeah,
how that's gonna
That's huge. Like
be for them. I mean, just leave them in 10th.
yeah, fair. Uh, well, 10th. I got Fulham. Um, yeah, I think they've just got a steady squad. Haven't really done anything in the transfer market. I quite like their team to be honest, and I feel like they're similar to Palace. They're always just around 10th, 11th. So yeah, I got them in team.
Yeah, they're a great FPL team too. Got the cheap budget options.
I don't think I have any of them in my FPL team, to be honest.
Yeah, but if you did like have a Wobie, Smith Rowe,
Yeah,
Meunier, Robinson,
Smith
like
Rowe,
they were
even
always
Chubbs,
jacking it
bro.
up. Yeah,
That
but
boy.
fucking, it's the Prem, mate. Icarus as well, but he'll kick on.
No. Yeah,
All right.
I'll go on to my ninth. I got Brighton and I got Brighton ninth. Yeah,
Seagulls.
I just think Brighton, their recruitment's great. If they lose Belieber though, I might have them a little lower because that would be losing Belieber and João Pedro. But it's like João Pedro didn't even play a lot last year, to be honest. Danny Welbeck's getting on as well. Jorginho Rutter's fully fit though, so I think they'll be big. So yeah, I got them ninth, but with Brighton, I could also see them finishing above, like, one of those top teams. So yeah, who you got in
Really?
ninth?
So you got them. So you kind of got them like minimum ninth. They could be. They could be higher.
Yeah, but they could also be lower. Like I feel like all these teams,
Well, yeah, I've put them lower, bro.
I feel like yeah. So I don't know. No, I don't think they'll finish as low as 13th. Um, personally, but yeah, they could. Who you got ninth?
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's mainly like because you're underestimating Forest and Bournemouth.
Yeah,
That's
no, but
kind of well. That's at
I think
least that's
I think Bournemouth is stuffed, bro. They've lost both their centre backs, and they've left back, their goalkeeper as well. So I think that's just huge.
wouldn't. I mean, you like Kipper? You think he's good?
Well, yeah, he was good for Bournemouth, man.
Okay,
Well,
just asking.
bro, I ain't ever spoken that badly on Kepa, to be honest. Like, bro, he's not a 70 mil keeper, but he's not that bad of a keeper. He's an all good second keeper, that's for
Nah,
sure.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll go Bournemouth next.
Yeah,
Bournemouth
yeah.
next.
I think if Bournemouth come ninth,
I mean,
that's a
they
massive
could be.
season for them.
I feel like it's possible. Like they have some good players. I really liked them last year. And I mean, obviously they've lost,
They lost Zabrani,
Hoyson and
Kirkies.
Kirkis.
Yeah, Zabrani's just gone to
Um,
PSG. So yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cooked.
Did you not realize
Nah,
that?
but I feel no, I know he left. I didn't
Yeah.
realize he went to PSG.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they could be a lot worse. Um, and yeah, they're probably predicted to be even probably around the 15th, maybe 16th.
Yeah.
Um,
Now they got
but I
good
mean,
players though.
once
They got good
Clivert comes
players.
back,
Yeah. Evan
um,
Nelson,
I know there's some other good attackers. Evan Nelson, Semenyo,
Tyler
even
Attenborough, Tyler
Unal, and
Adams,
some.
Philip Billings back from loan as well. Um, yeah, they got some decent
I
players.
know they've had a horrible preseason, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a bit of a surprise one, to be honest. But
Yeah,
yeah,
fair.
fuck it.
Like I said
Is what it
before, I
is.
just think losing your defense might absolutely stuff them. But look, Irola, however you say his name, he's a good manager in it, so he'll probably sort it
Yo,
out.
yo,
Um,
yeah.
so what are we up to? Europa League spots now, are we? Oh, not quite.
Conference in Europe.
Not quite. Eighth
Yeah.
spot. Who you got in eighth?
Let me just check. No, you go first, bro.
I'll go first. I
That's
got
all you.
Manchester United
Yeah.
in eighth. I got Manchester United in eighth. Like, they've made some good signings, but I don't think they've addressed the areas they need most. if they get Belieber, I think they will finish higher than eighth. Um, However, their fans are going on about Donnarumma and all that. I just don't think like Donnarumma is a great shot stopper, but you might as well have just kept De Gea because Donnarumma is not good on the ball. Like that is why Enrique has chosen to get rid of him. And then I just like there's such a graveyard for players. Like what if Cunha, Cisco, and Mbemo just all stink it up? Like how are we actually meant to know? And I just don't think Almiron is that guy. I don't think his system is right. I think it's so slow. So I could honestly see him getting the sack this season. I could be completely wrong. This could bite me in the back, but yeah, I have them eighth. Man United eighth.
It's pretty fair. I mean, they've been doggers, even though they've bought lots of players. But I think like the signings they've made are just so much more solid than what they've made in the past, and it's kind of like you can kind of see that it's not going to be. I don't see them being as big of a pushover as they once were.
Yeah, but going from 16th to 8th is a massive improvement, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean they were like, but like, are we not going to say the same about Spurs?
No, we are. We are.
But I mean, I don't like they were horrid last year, and they've got rid of a lot of like the players that they had, and like what was going on with the club. Like, I mean,
Yeah, I
yeah, I
just.
mean, I think like they'll have a big focus on the Prem. They've got Bueno, Shishko,
Yeah, they got
like
Luis
Fernandez
Rodriguez
is
on
going
the
to want to
wing
have
as
a,
well.
a big last season.
Yeah.
Um, and they already have like a solid bit of depth once they have like the key players, which I mean, we'll see exactly how they
I
do,
just,
but
I just don't.
I feel like they're gonna have goals.
Yeah, they're gonna have goals,
They're
but
gonna have
I just
goals.
think if they don't get Belieber, they play a midfield too, and like I think Ugarte, I think he is really just not good. Like he's poor player. Kobe Manu, he can't play in a double pivot.
I can easily, I can
Casemiro's too
easily,
old. Like
no, like Casemiro is too old, but I
I
can
don't like
easily see
Bruno in a
Ugarte like
midfield.
just kicking it on.
Oh, bro, I think Ugate's so poor. I think he's like, yeah, I really don't rate him. Like,
Now he
it
has been
says a
poor.
lot about
He
you
has
as a
been
player
poor.
if you sign for PSG and after one season they want to get rid of you. Like, I think that says a lot about a player if you play for a club for one season and they already want to get rid of you.
Look at that PSG team last year. Like they were a technical midfield.
Yeah,
Ugarte would have been the least technical.
exactly.
Like it wouldn't have worked. So it made sense for him to leave.
But that's
But I
just
mean, look, they
it's
got
poor
Cunha
business from
and Bueno, Shishko.
yeah.
I just think those players are just like so much more. Like maybe Shishko the least.
Yeah, but we, we
Like the
haven't we
least.
haven't seen Mbeumo and Cunha at a big club. Like the pressure of Manchester United is crazy, bro. Like there is
I
so
feel like
much more
those
pressure
those
now.
players. Yeah, but it's not signing Hoyland, bro. Like these
Yeah,
guys are
they're
like, and Bueno
pre-approvals.
especially,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's cold.
Nah,
All right,
he is.
you can
But
tell like the pressure is not gonna get to him.
they're used to playing for
You know,
teams
he's not
who
gonna he's not gonna get the Nunes gene.
yeah, they're used to playing for teams who don't have the ball. They're gonna go to Manchester United. They're gonna have to keep the ball, so it's gonna be really different for them. So I don't know. Eighth is still a massive improvement, but I could also see them finishing fifth at most, just because they don't have Champions League, and if they get Belieber, and well, Donnarumma's an upgrade on Onana, so yeah, I think they
Yeah.
could highest they could finish is fifth, but at this point in time,
Oh.
I just got them in eighth, man.
No, they probably wouldn't take that, especially the fans. But I mean, that's more than fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who you
All
got?
right. Next, I've got Forest.
Forest, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Chrissy Wood. Chrissy Wood. I feel like they they won't be able to go on as well of a run as they did last year. Obviously, you talk the luck, but that was kind of just how they played, and they were good at it, and you could tell that they were going to get a result most games, most weekends. They somehow managed to get it done, and some they what was this um what was the score in that the Bournemouth Forest game?
I don't remember,
Was it
mate.
like 5-0?
Oh
Bournemouth
yeah,
won like
no, that
five
was
nil.
Brighton. That was Brighton, wasn't it? They absolutely battered Brighton.
Who was it, Forest or Bournemouth?
It was Forest who battered
Or
Brighton.
it might have been Bournemouth.
It
Okay.
was someone
Well, I
battered
don't know.
Brighton though.
Someone battered someone.
Yeah,
Anyway, nah, I like Morgan Rogers, bro. He's class.
Morgan Rogers. You mean Gibbs
Fucking.
White? You mean Gibbs White?
Oh yeah, fuck. What am I talking about, bro?
Yeah, Rogers is
We've been
village.
waffling too long. Yeah, nah.
That's
Yeah, I
why I
meant to
can't
say
believe you
Morgan
Villa that
Gibbs.
low, bro.
Anyway, yeah.
Because Morgan Rogers is cold.
Nah, yeah, he was good, bro. But he, at the same time, like, I remember last year, like, he just didn't get stats.
Yeah, but like
Maybe, like,
footy's not all
he,
about
and
stats,
like,
bro. It's, if you look at his dribbling success
we're
rates,
talking about and oh yeah, he can dribble through 10 players and they can still lose the game.
yeah, I don't know. I think there's more to football than stats, man. So, and I think he kind of
No,
sums that up.
mate, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that just because you can perform well doesn't mean that your team's going to perform well.
Yeah,
But
but I think
yeah,
Villa
no,
have good players though.
this, yeah, no, they do, bro. But I think they'll fall off a little bit. Forest, yeah, not much more. I think they just had like I like. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of already spoke about them, so I mean, just
Yeah,
move on.
yeah. Okay. Who you got in seventh?
In seventh, wait, who have I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Castle. The Castle.
I also have Newcastle in seventh. Why do you have Newcastle in
Nice,
seventh,
bro.
bro?
One we can agree on.
Is that the first one? Oh no, wait.
Um,
That the first one we agreed on?
yeah, like 100% agree on.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, why you got Newcastle in seventh? You think
Nah, it's good, bro. No Isak in it. Nah,
yeah,
they probably like it's kind of hard to say like if Isak stays,
he's not gonna play for
if
them,
some of the
Bros.
other keep.
Bros legit said he's not gonna play for them.
No, I know, but I'm just saying theoretically,
Yeah,
like placing wise, I don't see them being any higher than fifth anyway.
yeah,
But like they already have such a good core, and they can really fucking get a result against anyone, and for some reason just want to show up against Arsenal. So yeah, I mean, I think they're a little bit more established than the clubs below, um, except United and Spurs. But
yeah,
I just think, yeah, with the loss of those players and um,
yeah.
yeah, that's
I
pretty much it.
I have them in seventh because last time when they were in the Champions League, they just pretty much showed that they can't play twice in a week, and they have no depth. I think Isak leaving is just gonna kill the vibes. Um, but if they get Worcester, I think that's a good signing. However, yeah, I think the biggest thing for them will be playing twice a week because of Champions League. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I can see that. I think there's a little bit more going on as well with the club internally. Like you're not really sure. You
yeah.
know they're a good club, but are they really going to show up week in, week out? Yeah, probably not.
Well,
So
yeah, and just
can't really have them any higher than sixth.
yeah, the vibes I feel like from the fans are just going to be bad as well. Like the amount of players they thought they were going to sign this season, and they haven't walked away with anyone they've wanted. Is just crazy. So I just think, yeah, it's going to be weird vibes for them for sure. And I think if they do poor this season, I think they'll be like even worse. I think Livramento will leave. I think Bruno G could leave. I think you could see Tonali leave. So yeah, if they have a poor season, they could be screwed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, who you got in sixth, buddy?
I got Spurs. I got Spurs in six.
Fuck. Villa in fifth.
Yeah, bro. I think I like Villa's squad, man.
Oh.
I like Villa's squad. They haven't like let go of anyone. I know they've lost their lone players, but yeah, I like their team, so I think they'll do fine. Um,
Onto Angie Spurs.
Spurs, yeah, I think Spurs will have a massive improvement, but that could be completely wrong as well because they're in the Champions League and they might struggle with 2 games a week. I do rate Thomas Frank though, so I think six, yeah, but then I also think they could do bad again. But at this point in time, I think they will finish six. How about you?
Yep. Put them in. Put them in. Ah, see, it's funny, right? I've got Man United fifth and sixth, obviously.
Yeah,
Neck and neck for 17th and 16th. So it's like,
yeah,
having them both up there, it feels just strange. But
it does.
I mean, both of them have made
I
Man
understand it
United have
though.
made
Yeah,
three big signings. And I think they're just going to be like, I just feel like the club's in a better position. Obviously, if they had Champions League, I feel like they could have been almost in that top four range just out of nowhere.
really,
Um,
I
like
almost think
attracting
I
some bigger
actually
names
think
and getting some more players.
I almost think them not getting Champions League might be better for them because now they have no European football and they
No,
can just
it
focus
would
on
be
the
better
Premier
for
League.
them, but
The players,
yeah, no, as a club, I think as a long term, like it will be better for them. So I'm gonna put United sixth.
yeah. So you got Spurs in fifth, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what, you reckon?
Yeah, I mean Spurs. I just like it's been a while since they've been alright. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it barely has felt over the years as a rivalry playing them. Even if they get a result, they've just been shit. So it's about time that they've made some good signings. They've made a lot of signings. So I
I
mean,
think
Thomas Frank being obviously the biggest ones.
yeah. I think Polinia is a good loan.
But yeah, no, they've made lots of little good deals and little pieces. So it'll just be interesting to see how they set up. Like it'll be a different club.
And surely
It'll be a
like
different club to how it has been.
for me as well, there's like surely Ramiro and Van der Ven just can't be that injury prone again. Like surely. Because I think that's why they
Yeah,
struggled so much last year. Because those two being out.
obviously, yeah, injuries was Andrew would stay every week. So I mean,
Yeah,
but I feel like you kind of, yeah, obviously you got to take in consideration injuries when you're making a prediction, but like you're kind of just basing it off of like what their squad is and
yeah, yeah,
the signings they've made, the kind of direction that they're going, not much more than because it could be that they're sitting in like the same position as last year, really, but that could have been because of injuries. You can't really say much more than that. So yeah, I mean, if it works out for both of those clubs, I could see them being anywhere between like that fifth and eighth, sort of pushing for
yeah,
Europa League, maybe being on the heels of some Champions League clubs, but like obviously they're going to be inexperienced, so that'll just hold them back a bit.
yeah, yeah.
But like obviously, if you look at the comparison, like the couple clubs below them, they're just kind of a step above with the quality.
Yeah, nah, fair. Yeah, I think Spurs or United will like those two will finish anywhere between fifth and eighth. To be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
All
then
right,
for
put Villa
me,
there, mate.
yeah, I got Villa fifth. I just yeah, I like Villa. I like Unai Emery. I think they have good players. They obviously haven't really lost anyone. I think they do. They do obviously need to get in a backup striker or something, but they've kept Emi Martinez, who felt like he was gonna leave, but he's still there. I like Konza. I like Pau Torres. I think Matson will be playing more this year. I like Kamara. I think Kamara is really underrated. And then Onana started to look like his former self near the end of the season, so I think that's huge for them. And then, yeah, I rate Morgan Rogers highly. I was really hoping Chelsea would get him, but it seems like that's not happening. So yeah, I have them in fifth.
Nah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. I'm not overly convinced by them yet. Maybe they'll just come out the gates, like you say. But
Yeah,
you know, I think like they're not a team that's going to go out and smash you. They'll kind of just produce good moments.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, it's quite like I feel like looking at mine now. Like obviously the Villa one's pretty low, and Brighton, maybe even Fulham. Like those three, they could be a lot higher. But
yeah.
um,
I mean,
like
you could be
just because
completely
they'll
right.
be able to be a bit more consistent. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be a bit all over the place. Villa could fucking do something
Yeah,
for sure. They have the quality.
yeah. Well, I think they're gonna win they could push to win the Europa League because that's Emirates Cup. So yeah.
That is
Anyways,
true. That is true.
moving on to the top four, and I don't think I've seen like a single prediction from anyone that doesn't have these four in the top four. So that honestly, it might be the most consistent top
Just
four I've
like
ever seen from like
it's just like how can you really like that sort of mid-table is where it gets a little bit iffy.
yeah,
Like anywhere you can kind of place those teams, and but when you look at what these four clubs are kind of doing, the only one that I could see like I think obviously Liverpool and Arsenal are the most solidified to be in the top four. Um, Chelsea obviously like they were good at the start and then dropped off in the middle of the season and then picked it back up towards the end.
yeah,
But obviously, you guys won the Club World Cup, so I
yeah,
mean, you're going to have a bit of momentum going into the start of the season.
yeah. I
Um,
think Colwell is a huge loss for us though. Like
yeah. No, you guys were lacking in that department already.
yeah,
Um,
but I
but I
still
think
think
you'll be able to play to your strengths a bit more than other teams. City as well, like obviously how poor they were last year against the top clubs, but they're going to sort themselves out a bit,
where do you have City
and
coming then?
they're
Where do you
going
have
to
City coming?
see. I don't want to big up Chelsea just because of what's been engraved in my head, like oh Chelsea this, Chelsea that. I'm up at I'm up at fuck. All right, you go first. I'll just have a quick think.
I am gonna have City fourth because I think City are the least. I think City honestly have the most question marks around them out of the four teams in the top four. I don't know about the defense. I think the defense was really poor last year. Aidan Nori is not a great defender, and then they have Nunes at right back. They haven't sorted that out. I think Ruben Diaz isn't as good anymore. And then what are they going to play Guardiola at centre back now? Because he's been playing. He played left back for his first two seasons. Did really well. Is he now going to play left back? Lots of their centre backs are just injury prone, like John Stones, Kanji, Ake. Like it's a weird one for me. I like the signing of Reinders. I think Reinders is a really good signing for them, and I think him and Rodri will be really good together. But then also, I have the question mark around, is Rodri going to be the same? It's an ACL injury. And then more than it's more their front four. Like, I think they've brought in some really good players. Like, I think Haaland will be fine. But it's like, how is Turkey going to do? How's Phil Foden going to do? Is he going to bounce back? I think Mamouche will be fine. I like Mamouche. I just don't know who like their wingers are going to be as well. Like Savino wants to leave, and he had their most assists last year. And then they've also, I know it wasn't like prime KDB, but he still had their second most assists last year, and that's Kevin De Bruyne, man. Someone's got to fill that hole. Who's going to do it? And that's why I have them in fourth. But then bro, it's fucking Pep, man. They could win the title. Like, they honestly could. But for me, why I have them in fourth is because I have the most question marks around them out of all the teams in the top four.
That's fair. That's fair. I think, like, I mean, your question marks make a lot of sense, but then when you're asking those questions, it's just like, well, it's not like Pep's fucking just like, you
Yeah,
know
I
what I
know,
mean,
I know.
going
Why am
going
I
into the
questioning the
season willy
greatest
nilly.
manager of all time?
Like that, they. All right, relax. All right, Arteta's around. All right. Now Fabregas, bro. Anyway,
Yeah, I'll shout out.
nah, like 2 seasons ago, you know what I mean? They won the fucking league, bro. So I mean,
Yeah, but their squad is so
like
different from 2 seasons ago, even.
their squad's different, but it's the same Pep Guardiola cherry picking. He's gone and picked some players up. Like, you talk about last season, like Savinho and De Bruyne's top assists being their top assisters. Last season was a complete write-off for them. Like, it just was. Pep Guardiola was like, he was in a psychiatric ward half the season. So I mean, like, I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
wasn't a write-off
I
at the
don't know.
start of
I
the year
don't think.
because lots of people had them winning the league.
Nah, nah.
Um,
No, yeah, well, obviously because you know what they can do. Like if they have a full fit team, you know what they're going to do with the ball. They're going to dominate the possession. Against a lot of these lower block teams, you they're probably one of the best teams to play against. Not. I
yeah,
mean, obviously last year wasn't the same, but I think like the year before that, they just knew how to spank teams who just like were sitting and trying to play this low block, trying to just get a result, trying to get a draw. Like they were making teams scared of them, and I feel like if they get to that place again, like it'll be similar.
I
They
think
won't they
yeah.
won't maybe be the exact same. So I'm a put Chelsea in fourth. I'm gonna
No,
put
that's
Chelsea in
fair.
fourth.
That's fair. I think with City as well, I think they'll do. I think they will struggle the most in these fixtures, like here. I think it will suit Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal against City more than it will suit City. If that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, oh yeah. But then you have to remember like it's a consistency thing.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah,
obviously it's a depth thing. It's also kind of a fixture thing as well, a little bit. Um, you know, but I feel like Manchester City just know how to play the Premier League better than any other team.
yeah, yeah. No, fair. Like,
Mainly because of Pep. Mainly because of Pep.
yeah, I know. Like they could, bro. They could win the Prem. They could honestly win it. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. Yeah. You got anything else to
I
say
think
on
if
that?
you look at those, now Chelsea at fourth. I mean, I feel like if they didn't win the Club World Cup and they got knocked out early, you could probably possibly put them in around the 5, 6, but just because of that obviously.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious because you wouldn't have watched João Pedro play. You wouldn't have watched Delap play. You wouldn't have watched like just like them playing and like even beating
Yeah, but
PSG, who no
who
one
out
thought
of
they
the
would.
top four would finish above them if you didn't see those players? Like, I think that's more why I'm laughing because I just think the top four is so much better than everyone else.
I mean, you could argue like Newcastle. I mean, any of those three teams, bro.
No.
I don't think like Chelsea last year like weren't convincing. They weren't as like what when you guys were on that drought, like it was hard to watch.
Yeah, but then you look
You know
at
what I
how
mean?
we
Like
started. We started really well. We had our problems, and we've now figured out our problems. The last 16, 17 games, we've only lost 2 games, and it seems like we've figured out how to play against the low block, and then we've strengthened as well.
yeah, not like
You have them in fourth,
like
though. I don't
obviously
know.
you
Like,
guys have got momentum.
yeah,
You have the momentum. Like that's what I'm saying. It's kind of more of a minimum fourth now, like based off of what we've seen, like the signings and things like that.
yeah, yeah,
Like a lot of the other teams don't have all of that information. It's a lot of it bases just off of last season and kind of the direction, not so much the individual players and things like that. But yeah, I mean, Chelsea top four wouldn't be the worst. Obviously, you guys finished top four last year, but it'll be a different kind of race.
I think if
It
we
was pretty
come,
tight in and around that.
yeah, I think if we come anywhere out of the top four, it's a failure, like 100%.
For sure, at this point in time, 100%. But you lost Colwell. I can see you guys, like getting an injury and it affecting you pretty heavily,
I just think if we
in
got a
certain areas of the field.
I think if we got an injury anywhere else on the pitch, we're fine though. I think it's where our centre backs are seriously like the weakest thing for me in the whole team. Everywhere else, if we had an injury, I think we're fine. We've like sorted that out.
I think if Moises or Enzo or Palmer get injured, like it's like
I
insane.
disagree. I think our midfield depth is insane, bro. We've got Andre Santos, Lavia. I know Lavia struggles to stay fit. Um, yeah, I just think how.
But I mean, you guys look pretty exciting. And you'll have a bit of a different energy coming into the season. So I
Yeah,
think it'll be anything under fourth. Yeah, it'll be bad.
yeah, I
All
agree.
right, next.
Well, yeah, for me, I have Chelsea third. I think we'll finish third. Um,
Yeah.
damn, there's a cat going crazy out here. Um, no, I think we'll finish third. I hope we can. I hope we can just push as long as we can. To be close, but I don't think we'll go all the way. I think when we're ready to start fully competing, when we should be winning leagues is next season, because we still got a young squad. So I think one more season and then we should be ready, in my personal opinion. That's not to say that I don't think we can't win it now. I just think we'll be way more ready next season.
I think it'll be pretty like, especially that first quarter of the season.
Yeah,
Any team could really be anywhere, and then
yeah,
it'll kind of get to that Christmas point, and then I mean that's kind of how the Prem is really. But
yeah. I mean, we did that
I
last
think
year.
more so now. Yeah, but last year usually it's like you'll have a couple of teams taking advantage. It was more just like Liverpool taking advantage, everyone else just fighting, just kind of like just throwing what they have. But I think this year you'll really be able to see the clear quality teams kind of just dissociate after, or like push away from the other teams after the first quarter of the season. But I
Yeah,
feel like before that point, it could be anywhere. So I mean, if Chelsea are at the top of that point, they could, use that momentum really to push on, and actually have a bit of a charge. But like, yeah, that inconsistency, I can easily see you guys dropping like big games, big results. Like you need a win, you go and get a draw. You know,
yeah.
you did that
I
last year,
think
especially around that Christmas period and after in January.
no, I think that's a fair
Yeah,
point.
you guys would.
I hope we have that. I hope and I think we do have that figured out. But I honestly think I do think we'll win. I think we'll win a trophy this year at least. Like we should win a trophy. Um, yeah, but hopefully we don't have that same blip. And Maresca, I think Maresca is good enough to have sorted it out, and I feel like he has. But yeah, I'm fine with Chelsea in fourth, honestly. Who you got? Who you got in third? I'm guessing
Cool.
you got City in third.
Nah, bro. Nah.
You got Liverpool in third.
Put him in there.
Oh, you got
Put him in there.
who? Liverpool.
Nah, yeah, Liverpool. Yeah. The thing is right, at the end of last season, well, like towards the, like, yeah, I was a little bit triggered, like, kind of just checking in on the results. Like, just somehow Liverpool getting it done. And I was like, these guys are gonna finish fourth, mark my words, next year. Like, I feel like yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, they could go on and kick it on. Out of any of the teams, I think they're the most dangerous if they were to catch form,
Yeah.
like if they kick it on like at the start of the season and they start scoring goals and they start like clicking, then yeah, okay, they could easily win the league. But I think the quality in the mid-table teams isn't going to be like a walk in the park for any team. So I just think it's gonna take a bit longer for them to really get to that point. Obviously, obviously if they sign Isak, they already have Etia, however, Wembanyama, that striker, um, and obviously Verts, and they obviously have a class. They just have a class overall team, but I think defensively and like they've been proven to like concede goals. Last year, I think the quality was just lacking a bit, so they were able to kind of score a lot of late goals, put the pressure on. Fucking yeah. I mean, it's obviously most people are gonna have Liverpool winning it. I think they could win it,
Yeah.
but
So are
so could
you
City,
basing
so could
this are you
Arsenal.
basing this prediction off of Isak goes there or not?
See if Isak goes there, then like. Yeah, bro. Oh,
Because
head loss.
that's what I've based my prediction off
Okay,
is Isak
I
goes
hope
there.
they I hope they don't get it. I hope they don't get him,
Yeah.
obviously.
No, I hope they don't either.
So
That's
I'm gonna just I'm just gonna have them as they don't have them. But
fair.
I still think even if they do sign Isak, it's not gonna be guaranteed.
No,
It's not gonna be guaranteed.
Salah's got to go to
Um,
AFCON as well. Um,
yeah,
I think like because bro, all the teams in the top four for me, like I think there is honestly a debate for any one of them to win the league and any of them to not win the league. And for me is for Liverpool to not win the league, I have them as winning the league. But for them to not win the for them not winning the league is this is where Arne Slot will actually show his real management now because he's brought in the players he wants. And I just
no.
I don't understand
Yeah, no,
Frimpong.
look,
I don't
I think
understand
I
Frimpong, bro. I don't
I
understand that
think
signing.
they are like looking going into the season, especially if their son Isak, like they are the scariest team.
Yeah,
Um, but like I said, like just like basing it off of last season, you talked about how lucky Forest were. I feel like it's the same thing. Yeah, maybe they kind of deserved to win the game based on XG and whatnot, but I think just like it just a lot of the games just went their way.
no, I
You
also
know,
feel like last year
I,
everyone was quite average, whereas Liverpool were just better than average. That might be discrediting
yeah,
them, but I
they
think
were better than average, and it gave them the edge,
yeah,
especially against weaker teams who weren't showing up, who weren't playing well, who were kind of just satisfied with getting a point. I don't think teams are going to be as much like that, and I can see upsets, and I can see goals being conceded.
fair,
Um,
yeah,
so I'm kind of basing it off of that. I know, obviously, as an Arsenal fan, it's kind of biased, but I think I would say the same thing with what you said, like, but I don't think Chelsea have as much. Like, even if they are in the title race, I don't think Liverpool, Arsenal, or City could be that far behind to where any one of them, I feel like, could catch up to Chelsea. So I would just say it's between Liverpool, Arsenal, and City.
fair. No, that's fair.
Arsenal have obviously had the years experience. Obviously, people just talk about second players. That's fair, fine. Fucking get your jokes out, mate. It's fucking brilliant. It's
No,
fucking
well, I guess
brilliant.
I guess I'll talk about
But like,
Arsenal because I was honestly flip flopping this morning, and at one stage I did have Arsenal winning the Prem, but then I remembered that Isak is most likely going to go to Liverpool, and that changed my mind. And the reason why firstly I'll talk about the reasons why I think Arsenal can win the Prem is because I think your defense is so much better than everyone else's. Like it's better than Chelsea's, it's better than City's, it's better than Liverpool's. Like obviously Liverpool have Van Dijk, but I think just as a back four, Arsenal's is better. And I also think Zubimendi is a really good signing. Where my question marks with Arsenal are with not winning the league is I don't understand the Noni signing at all. I don't know why. I rate Noni as well. I think Noni's a good player. He's far better on the right. I don't know why they haven't gone and got a left winger. I think that like an actual left winger. I know Noni's going to play on the left, but a natural left winger. And then how is Odegaard going to bounce back? Um, and then Gyökeres, I think there is a few question marks around him. Will he perform in the Prem? Whereas with Liverpool, they're getting Isak, who's Prem proven, and I just think he's that good, and that's why, in my opinion, they'll win the league. But I think Arsenal defense wins Premier Leagues, and I think off that they could win the Prem. So yeah, but yeah, that's just me.
no, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, put City in third for me.
You mean second?
Um, I mean, sorry, second. Yeah, getting a little bit late. It's getting a little bit late, but
Yeah, we've been waffling, bro.
nah, yeah, City at second. I think. I mean, I could put Liverpool at second, but I'm just hating a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's Pep.
Nah, it's like
Pep, isn't it?
yeah, no, look, City, if they kick it on, they've obviously already got hard. Um, they'll be able to get goals. They'll be able to beat the. I think they have the best chance at beating those lower teams if they're able to kind of catch their form
Yeah,
earlier on. I think they have a better chance than Liverpool. Um, but yeah, like Arsenal winning. I think finally we'll be able to get it done. Like I think compared to other years, it's been a little bit more uncertain. Now we have like a goal scorer. We have we've been had our defense sorted out. I think there was so many things to work on last year. Even even though we got like results, like we kind of battled out to get results.
yeah. I think you guys dropped
And
off
we
last
won
year,
like
man.
most of our games. Now we did drop off at certain points.
I just think your
Um,
football wasn't as good
but
as
I
it had been
think
in previous years as well. But
nah, nah, we were set piece merchants for we were set piece merchants. But I think to kind of like with how average we were playing, with how unlucky we were getting. And I mean, you can talk about set pieces being lucky, but that's kind of just how like we were kind of playing for the result, kind of gritting it out.
yeah,
Obviously, if you talk about Arsenal, I think our biggest advantage is kind of like our mentality, which is obviously like, it's just a fucking word that you can just throw around. But I mean, like you've got all of these guys, and I feel like the vision is pretty clear. Like with what Arteta's trying to do, he's trying
like
to build the
you're
squad.
saying your
I
mentality is a
think
strength.
I am because I think you can come second, right? I mean, people talk about coming second. Like, obviously you want to win it, and obviously if you're spending money, but I think if you're looking at where you were, you know, and then how consistent we've been, like we've only been getting better, and even though we dropped off last year, to still kind of be able to get results, I still feel like shows a lot of like mental strength. So I mean, yeah, like we've made a couple of like big signings. I think that'll improve our depth. That'll make our style of play a lot better. We'll play better football. Won't just rely on set pieces, and we still have set pieces in the locker. Um, and yeah, I think this year our mentality will show where it's like, Liverpool last year were able to kind of push over the line in a lot of games, like last minute goal. Um, a lot of effective players off the bench, and they had that good rotation in attack. I feel like we can have the same thing if, like, yeah, my main concern is the left wing, Madueke Martinelli.
Yeah,
Um, and that is a big concern because I obviously like we rely on Saka, not as much as Liverpool did last year with Salah, especially at the beginning of the season. And we'll see how he does this year. Well, obviously he's not going to be able to do as well as he did.
yeah, but they've
Um,
got Verts, they've
I
got
just yeah, I just think
Eze,
the quality of
Isak,
the
Isak. So I think
look, if they get Isak, yeah, no, yeah, that's true. If they get Isak, obviously, he'll be their main goal scorer. Salah might try, but Salah kind of playing a different role is kind of a little bit interesting. It'll be interesting for him.
mm,
Because if he's not getting stats, like what kind of game is he getting? Like he will get assists for sure. They're such a dynamic team, but I think we're just more robust. I'm just throwing out these fucking words so that we can fucking do it, bro.
trying to put it into the universe. Yeah, it would be
Yeah, some
crazy if
shit
you
like
it'd be
that, bro.
crazy if you
I'm
come second 4 years in a row. if,
Yeah, I can see it happening. I think between 1 and 3 is all interchange. Um, like we really don't know how it's gonna go. I think most likely you have Liverpool winning it. Most likely you have Arsenal second. Most likely you have City third.
yeah, I
Most
feel like
likely you have
most people say
Chelsea
that.
fourth. But it's like Prem predictions are never exact.
No,
It's
exactly.
all kind of
I mean, what we have only one of the
you
same pick,
know,
which is crazy. That's actually insane.
yeah. I mean, you kind of base it off of sections, like.
Yeah. No, that's cool though.
It's
We got
just based on a feeling.
yeah. I reckon that's cool though. So we got different
No,
as picks. I got one more question before you because I feel like we've been talking for ages. Um,
no, we fucking have, bro. This went way longer than that. But
no, it's
yo,
good
I
though. It's good
mean,
though.
good, bro.
I like
Just
talking about footy in it, so who cares? But my last question is, if Arteta doesn't win any trophies this season, should he get the sack?
I reckon it's a win-win regardless, because then Fabregas comes in and becomes the greatest manager of all time.
So you're
No,
saying if no trophies, he should get the sack?
I think we'll see. Like this, this is like the one thing. Obviously, you see all over the timeline, all over like because Arsenal don't win, it's an unsuccessful season, right? Obviously, a lot of the other same teams don't get the same grace. Just because, you look at Chelsea, you guys won the Champions League, you won the Prem, like a while ago. I mean, the Champions League you won within the last 5 years, obviously, but um, I mean, it's been a while since we've had that success.
Yeah.
Spurs and United have kind of been, um, they've been dog shit too. But obviously, because we're kind of in and around that mix, we get sort of a lot more slack for it. But if you look at how good City and Liverpool have been, and where we've been as a club, like in that rebuilding phase, like it's kind of like disingenuous to like people look at last year even that we should have won the league. I feel like it just like Liverpool had those players that had been win the league for a long time, and they had the likes of Salah,
Nah,
they
bro, I
they had
completely
Van Dijk,
disagree.
Allison.
You were the team that
With
were coming
what?
second behind City. Like last year, it should have been the season you won the league. No one thought Liverpool were going to win it. You came second 2 years in a row. It should have been your time last year. Like yeah, I just can't agree with that personally.
I mean, I obviously we underperformed. Like we didn't we underperformed. Liverpool overperformed expectations, but at the same time, I I just think like obviously we know Liverpool has been successful and have been one of the best clubs in the last, 5 or so years, up there with City, always battling it out. Um, and obviously we've come into the mix like over the last few years, you know. But like they have those experienced players. They have those kind of like you saw last year. They were able to get it over the line, even when it was kind of an edgy game. It could have gone either way, really, and
Yeah.
they were just edging it based off of that kind of. I mean, I wouldn't say the aura of the club. I guess just like you have that mentality of you have like the leadership of Van Dijk, like all these kind of these these details, and they've signed all of these players for cheap, and they've built this squad. And obviously, last year it was coming to the end of that sort of tenure, and they've brought in a lot of players. So I think, yeah, I mean, obviously, if Arteta doesn't win it this year, like it'll have to be like looked at. But let's
All right.
say like Liverpool become
Give
one
me
of the greatest teams.
give me a simple yes or no answer. If Arteta does not win a trophy this season, should he? Do you think he deserves to get sacked? Just yes or no.
I mean, see, like if we're talking about
Yes or
before the
no.
seasons even started, yes. Yeah,
Yes.
well,
Okay.
look, if
No,
we're
no,
talking
that's
about
fair.
before
That's
the
fair.
season started, yes.
Yeah.
But like if we like go into the like it's like really tight between the top three in the last couple of weeks,
No, no, no. I get it.
and then it doesn't go our way. And then it's like, okay, we're gonna sack him just because like
But I'm not talking
if he
just about the
stays
Prem.
right, we'll keep him for another couple of years.
It's more if it's more
Okay.
if he doesn't win the League Cup or the FA Cup, like he has to win one of those in my
Look,
opinion. If he does,
if he has a worse season than last year, yeah, okay, then he deserves to go.
yeah.
Because last year wasn't good.
No, it wasn't.
Like
Yeah.
like we got results in the Champions League, we got results to be able to come second, which people seem to forget. Like you still beat 17 other teams. You know what I mean? You're better than oh fuck, I forgot how to do math. 18 other teams.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's an easy thing to do. We weren't horrible, but like you got to build from that. And like I look at the squad that we have, like what we're trying to do. Havertz has got pace now.
I saw that clip, bro.
Yeah, it's just
Never seen bro run like that, man. That was
nah.
crazy.
Yeah, he's on something, bro.
Yeah.
He's on some shit. And like I think we'll be able to do it. I don't know. I don't know if it'll happen, but I've just got. I mean, I might as well back them, right?
No,
They've got
that's
a
fair enough,
chance.
bro.
It's the best chance. I personally think it's a better chance than last year. There was a lot more uncertainty. Like I looked at our strikers, like Gabriel Jesus and Havertz. Like, are they gonna win us the Premier League? Gabriel Jesus obviously unlucky.
Yeah.
Saka got injured, so and we had no depth there. Martinelli, I knew just like he's really not been consistent and not he's been too predictable.
Yeah.
So I mean we just got a lot more depth. We've always been solid in the back and in the midfield, I think, but we're just a bit more dynamic, a bit more depth, and I think there's a bit more growth
Yeah.
within the squad.
Fair.
So like our defense is going to get better,
Yeah.
you
Alright.
know. But yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
think we'll
it.
leave it at that. We'll talk more about it in next episodes to come.
Yeah,
Um,
so
yeah.
yeah, hopefully they'll be a little bit shorter, a little bit more.
Nah, we love the
You
waffle
know,
pod.
we'll come in base with the yeah, bro. This is fucking waffling podcast 2.0.
Alright, nah. Yo, thanks for watching, guys, if you've fucking got this far.
Oh, fuck. If you got this far, bro,
Fair
like,
play,
get
man.
a life.
Actual, go touch the
Nah, get a life,
grass.
bro.
Go look at the sun real quick. Maybe ring your mother and tell her you love her. Alright, cheers. See ya.
That was sweet. All right. Bye, guys.